Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little handheld, what do you call that? Selfie stick. I don't have a selfie stick, but video. And here I am at the hotel, and this is actually a picture behind me of St. Charles, Illinois. And St. Charles, Illinois is a really cool little town. It's got a lot of little bistros and shops, and it has a beautiful river bridge that goes over the river with a waterfall, a small waterfall with all those nice negative ions you get like at Niagara Falls. Although it's a smaller, like a small waterfall, but just kind of a nice feature. Lots of little parks. They have a water park that I hope that one of the fellows, he's kind of a big water guy like me, and tomorrow it's warm enough. I hope we're going to go over and enjoy the water park because the hotel that we have is a Super 8, and it was very inexpensive. Ended up being about $35 a person per night for the girls. The guys paid a little more because we have three in a room. And but there's no pool, no amenities, and there's a few little things that aren't, up to snuff. But I think it's a really nice room. Right in here, I'm here alone, and one of the fellows was not feeling real chipper at the Hugging Saint event. He was tired, and so he has the car. So he asked if I would drive back to the hotel with him, and I was really happy to do that because I was kind of short a night's sleep. I got a pretty good night's sleep last night, but I had been, tired from the night before, and as it turned out, we were not able to get a number early in the day because we had a hug yesterday. So we actually had to wait till 3 p.m., which I think it's kind of past that now. I'm not really sure what time it is right now, but to get our number if we wanted to get in the queue. I'm actually willing to not get a hug today and try for one tomorrow because I think that 2 hugs per person per, time or city with Amma is, that's great. Anything more than one is great. And just to be in her presence and, in the venue. And so, having a really good time. But the main thing I wanted to focus on was how I'm doing with food and money. Food, well, I've been eating potato chips, you know, seems to be the food of choice for the trip. The kind of the off off budget food, go to snack that I've been really indulging in. Just as like I can eat potato chips. What a great thing! This is so great. I'm not making a career out of eating potato chips, having more than a handful, more than 3 handfuls, yes. But I don't know, I'm not feeling badly about it. And this morning I got up, they had a breakfast at the Super 8, and they had a cinnamon roll and one of those nice little plastic wrappers that you put in the microwave for a few seconds to get nice and toasty. And they had butter and little packets and a nice little plastic knife that you could spread the butter all over the cinnamon roll, and a nice cup of coffee with creamer and sugar, and free. Not free. No, it's not. None of these things are really free. I mean, you pay someplace. But I was telling myself I was on vacation and this was my best option, best breakfast I could get, because I didn't have a car. I'm here, and I walked over to Arby's, which is right next door, just to see if they had coffee because they were out of coffee at the breakfast station, and they didn't open till 10 o'clock, and it was earlier than that. So, anyways, I had that, and then we all went to the venue, to the Ma Center, and I was going to get some food, but we got there when Ma was giving her talk, and then the meditation started, and then I decided to meditate because I hadn't meditated yet this morning. We all went on a walk. Dee and Josh and I walked around the kind of a highway in the neighborhood where the hotel is. It's a nice neighborhood. It's safe and a lot of strip malls and stuff. And so I had meditated, yes, so I sat to meditate, and then Dee came over and tapped me on the shoulder and said he wanted to go home. And then we started looking around for a locksmith because he realized that he didn't have an extra key, and if he were going to give me the key, he doesn't like to roll like that. He likes to do the avert danger before it arises, and we spent a lot of time trying to find a locksmith, and we were sort of successful. But anyway, then we both came back, and I went to my room. I got meditated. I, took a shower. I got organized, and then I really went to sleep and really socked out for I don't even know how long. But I woke up feeling very refreshed. So that's where I'm at now, and I did want to check in. Last night I kind of spent money a little with Wild Abandon. I had some of the nice food there. It's just so delicious. I mean, I didn't have the heavy dessert. Josh, I asked if he wanted to join me at a piece of chocolate cake, and he said no. He's trying to lose weight. Good for Josh, and he kept me from that. And I had a very nice meal at around 5, and then at 11, because we were there until so late. I mean, we were there probably there till 3 in the morning. I had some nice Indian little snack dishes like I don't know, garbanzo beans with sauce, and I had a couple little fried tasties and some chai, but it wasn't too bad. It was it wasn't really too bad. I wasn't eating a lot of sweets, and so the food front. Yes, I mean I haven't been on a scale, but not feeling. I'm not binging. When I came back to the room, I had some of those little sunflower seeds, just kind of munching on those, and some green tea and some BAI to drink, and everything's very satisfactory. And in terms of money, I was sort of throwing my money around last night. Not too badly. I treated Linda and I treated Josh. I got him a chai. I bought flowers for Amma for her. They were $6, so I spent like $12 on flowers. And of course, I spent $6 on a kombucha because I wanted something cold to drink, and I can get a kombucha for under like $3 at Walmart, but the other $3 is actually, or $4 or $5, whatever it is a donation for Amma and for her good work. So everything that you buy here goes to her good work, helping people who need help. So when I splurge a little bit, it is for a good cause, but I just don't want to get carried away with the food or the money because I am on a budget, and I have to ask the other girl for her share of the room. It did end up being, under like $35 a night for us, and that was my planning, and I got a lot of pushback when we first got here, and I felt hurt because, everybody's like, well, the refrigerator's not cold, and what else was wrong? Oh, we didn't get the right towels, and oh boy. But I remember the last time we were here, which was maybe 3 years ago, we stayed at a Marriott, which was beautiful room. Everything was working. And I think we ended up paying like at least $85, $90 per person. It might have been more. And it wasn't close to the venue. I remember we drove really far, and you couldn't walk anywhere once were in the hotel. It was kind of like an industrial park. So, you do your best, and I think the main thing for me was price, and for Josh and for Dee too. They were saying how important the price was, So, we did good, I think. Anyway, so here I am on my big adventure. I'm glad I'm checking in. I'm going to upload this to YouTube just to remember that this is still a day. Even though it's a vacation day, it's still a day. All the calories count, all the money comes out of the bank account. It won't be there if I spend it. And just to stay mindful, because, I haven't gone into an alternative universe, I'm still in the same universe, and I'm going to have to pay or can't make everything add up when I get back. Okay, so that's it. St. Charles, Illinois, having a wonderful time.